We've previously covered the proposed Pima County preschool investment program geared towards sending all 3- and 4-year-olds in the county to a quality preschool. Proponents want the county to set aside $5 million in initial funding and hope it gradually expands to serve thousands of families. Pima County Supervisor Richard Elias voiced his support for the program early on, but whether the county will agree to fund it remains uncertain. In our studio, we asked Elias about some of the concerns.
Well, I think the board has a number of different concerns. Number one is costs, because the cost for it, although it is a small pilot program right now, the implications of that are huge. There's certainly a large part of the population that's always concerned about tax increases and what we're doing with our spending. So I think that's justifiable and smart, and so we have to respond to that as well. The other thing is traditionally to this point, investing in quality preschool for children is not a business line that the Pima County government has been involved in. So it's branching out into something that's new.
Is Pima County looking at the state saying, where are you in all this? Why not kick in some of this cash? Because it's been cut in the past.
Well, to be honest with you, no.
Okay.
The state legislature has shown that it's not really interested in investing further in education. They're not even treading water of where they've been. And there's been a lot of discussion about that over the last year, especially since the Red for Ed movement. And the federal investment in public education has been shrinking as well. The communities that have found success with quality preschool have done it with local funds and local government being involved.
When initiatives like this fail, what are elected officials telling the community when the support may not be there at the local level?
I think people understand that there are plenty of priorities in the budget that we have to respond to. Road repair is a good example of one. But again, like I said, Lorraine, that's a matter of not having the right funding sources in place. And as you use local sources to do that, you have to make sure that there's tax equity for everybody involved. And that's made that issue particularly daunting and challenging for us.
There are certain people who will see the county and say, why can't you just do this? You've been on the board for some time now. How exactly does the checkbook really work when you say, why can't we just do this? What are some of the factors that you have to consider before you make an investment?
Well, you have to have a good rainy day balance. You have to have a funding balance at the end of the year that secures you and your various departments. Right now, measles are a big thing here in the United States. The last time we had 23 cases of measles in Pima County was about 5 years ago. And gosh, we probably spent $4 million on it in a matter of a month and a half, but we put a stop to it. So what you have to do is make sure that the business lines that you're operating in are secure.
If you had to make a pitch to your fellow supervisors right now of why early education funding is needed, what would it be?
We have to find a way to change the trajectory of our students, of our youth, so that they're able to find jobs here locally, so they feel the confidence in their lives to continue their education, so that they understand that we care and we're going to make a difference in their lives. Those are the best reasons of all. If I was being practical, I would also add, we have the money right now to do this. Now is the time to start, because this is not a short-term deal. This is something we need to work on collectively as a community, and we need to gather the forces of our school districts, our business sector, and all the different entities that provide education to our children, including higher education.
Okay, Supervisor Elias, thank you.
Thank you.